Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Throwing deep right away. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Derwin James picks it.
Here's the score. Chiefs 6, Chargers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They're going for it. It's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Turnover on downs.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ridley. Yellow. Hey, 40.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll go play action. And it's caught. So they try for 2 once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14-zip. All right, that gets them back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the 2-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on 2-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Hampton on 2nd. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Set.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Draw play here, Hampton. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's good to McConkey. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Again, it's Hampton. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Go.
Now a toss. This is Harvey. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. Nothing doing on the draw block. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
5-9, 5.
Now air it out on 3rd. Brought in by Ganson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
Set.
They'll run with Hampton. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Black 80, black. Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's 4 yards on 2nd and goal. Now they'll only need 3 on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and...
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Ford. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Hauled in by Gray. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Kansas City.
Hey, 57 colors.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this one won't be caught. Well, we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's worthy running the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
He's a gain of 17 yards. And the 1st down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
I don't need to. Yellow. 180.
Third and long for Mahomes. This is caught by Blue. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 10, but it brings up fourth down.
15.
Mahomes to throw for it. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Yellow. Go on, 80.
Running right side by Royals. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera close. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Wait.
Another throw for Mahomes. Caught out wide. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime.
Kansas City.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Chargers 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Set. 380. Take it. What is it?
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. Set. Wide 80. Wide 80 hot. Set.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Comes up empty on that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Aggie.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Time now taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Attack!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the defender comes away with it. Greg Newsome has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, go lion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Number 15.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray. Go.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Wiley hauls it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15. And a first down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Hey, Riblin. 15. Hey, color. Hey, Riblin.
From the red zone on first. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
5-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Hey, Ram. 380.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Kappa. Ready?
First and 10, here's Herbert. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Running it with Hampton. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On third down, Herbert taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Ray.
They snap it to Herbert. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Delta 21. Me.
Herbert from the gun. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard
From the red zone now. McConkey's got it again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver. You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. And it brings up fourth down.
Here we go on fourth with Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Derwin. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go. Set. Delta. Set. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Kate, I've probably seen 1,000,000 balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Setting up the screen. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man complete. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 57.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. They did it. He made the interception. Greg Newsome has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action, Mahomes. Pass is caught by Blue. And they bring him down around the 34. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back, gets the handoff. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And he's got a free play here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part in padding the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers 1st down.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this one against him. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st down throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Looking to throw Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Second and 3 at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Throw is caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards, and it's third down.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Hero 15! Attack!
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Chargers 23.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
21. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Catholic. White 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football on. Turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Home to Delta. Hot. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Green hot.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough